Hi, everybody. It's Thursday, November 30th, 2023, last day of November, 1 month ago in 2023, and hopefully you've had a pretty good year on your, or at least your bankroll's had a pretty good year, and we're going to try to finish that off and over the next 31 days. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. We're the only show that combs through early betting patterns by the public, shows you exactly where you might want to steer clear of public opinion. Today, we've identified 3 NBA games where I think early public betting trends are a little bit misguided. And I think we've gotten a good number in all 3 of these. But one of those is not against the public. But we, once again, are trying to bring you winners on this show. Before we get to today's plays, please go to pickdawgz.com. Right now, I have my Thursday night football side and total locked in between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys as Seattle heads to Arlington to take on the Cowboys. Also, I have my NBA 3-pack locked in. $49.99 gets you my best 3 NBA plays tonight for one low price. And of course, that comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or we'll give you an immediate site credit for the purchase price. Also, NBA season pass cut $100 down to $699.99. That brings you the rest of the regular season, which we have a ton of that left, the playoffs, and of course the finals as well. That's less than $100 per month. 30-day all access pass. That is by far my most popular package that I offered. $399.99 gives you every single one of my plays for the next 30 days. That takes you almost all the way through bowl season. It might take you all the way through bowl season. Not sure the exact dates, but gives you the majority of the bowl games. Of course, the rest of the NFL. It gives you college basketball, NBA, NHL, all for one low price, and that comes out to less than $10 a day. And if you want to make a more of a long-term commitment, be my guest. I mean, this is the best deal that we have. A 90-day all-access pass, $869. That comes out to $9.66 a day over the next 90 days. College basketball, too, guys. Don't forget, we got a little bit of a lull. This has been a great season, by the way, because we've had college football almost every day. We've had football almost every day, and it's been tremendous. But don't forget, I am the number 1 college football handicapper on this website with over 1,255 units won in 2023. Over the last 30 days, that's even gotten stronger with 60% winners plus 865 units. Also good for number 1 in that time span. My all-access customers have enjoyed 55% NFL winners over the last 30 days, and we're coming off that 7-2 NFL week. So we're excited about the NFL to come back tonight. Also 2-1 on the ice last night. So make sure you get involved with my all-access plays. Okay, let's get to our free games for Thursday. Starting at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Game 5, 11, 5, 12. We have the Milwaukee Bucks, a road favorite of 8.5, 229 at the Chicago Bulls. 98% of the money and 88% of the tickets are coming in, of course, on Milwaukee. Just keep in mind, although I don't think the percentages are going to, they'll go down for sure, but certainly will still be in favor of Milwaukee. That is early public betting money, so those percentages are a little bit skewed, although Milwaukee certainly will get the majority of the money in this one. And we know that Milwaukee's coming off a win against the Miami Heat. They needed a 16-6 run late to beat the Heat after being down 3 in the fourth quarter. I don't think the Bucks were very good on defense. I thought they were lazy on switches. I don't think they get to the shooter quick enough at times. We saw that against Miami. And on top of that, Pat Connaughton might be out, who hurt his ankle against the Heat. So you have that the factor in as well. This number continues to climb. We're going to wait until game time to place this wager, but I'm going to take Chicago plus 8.5 on a number that I think is begging the public to take Milwaukee. Game number 2, also 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5:13 and 5:14. We have the Utah Jazz at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves minus 10.5, 221 is the total. I'm more than happy to take the best team in the Western Conference record-wise. Don't be sidetracked by Anthony Edwards, whether he plays or doesn't play. Jaden McDaniels out of the lineup. I think to me is bigger because we're talking about a guy that is probably their best defensive player. I guess there's no probably about it. He definitely is. This number to me indicates that we have nothing to worry about. In my experience, even if Anthony Edwards does not play, you have one, maybe two games after that where everybody kind of steps up. It's like wolves trying to devour the new amount of minutes that they have, and they want to show off, and they do that by playing well offensively. I think we're going to get that from Minnesota tonight, even without Anthony Edwards in the lineup. Now, that's not a guarantee. Check the lineup, so make sure he's not in there. But either way, I like Minnesota in this game. We're not going to go against the public here in this one. I mean, the show is against the public, but Minnesota definitively, to me, is the right side. So we're going to go with the public in this one. And then game number 3, also 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5:15, 5:16, Los Angeles Lakers at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder minus 5.5, 235.5. This number is falling. The number opened up as the Thunder minus 7. I'm still not convinced that the residue of the Lakers' loss to Philadelphia is gone. I don't think you go to Detroit and play the Pistons and all of a sudden everything is okay. When the Lakers are stepping up in competition, that's when I worry. I think this number is exactly where it needs to be. I think the public will be all over the Lakers in this one. LA is 1-2 this year. Not a big sample size, but 1-2 when playing the second game of a back-to-back. It's a last game also of a road trip, usually a spot where you're going to find a team looking ahead. We're going to go against the move, the public move in this from 7.5 to 5.5. We're getting a good number with OKC. I think they win this game by 8 to 10 points. We're going to lay that 5.5. So that does it for our 3 games. Guys, please, before tonight's games tip off or first puck is dropped, please get to pickdawgz.com right now. Get involved with one of my many packages that are available, including side and total. And tonight's Seattle Seahawks Dallas Cowboys matchup. NBA 3-pack is loaded up, $49.99 with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee. I have my 30-day all-access pass. Get every play from every sport for the next 30 days. Just $399.99, and of course my 90-day pass, $869. I always have trouble saying $869, but it's $869. $9.66 a day. All those packages are locked in as we speak. Thank you for everybody who has joined me this past week, this past month. It's been an incredible year, and we're going to finish this thing off. So just to recap our free plays, Chicago Bulls plus 8.5, Minnesota minus 10.5, and Oklahoma City minus 5.5. And one final nugget before we go. I hear people, you know how it is. If you hung out in sports books enough and just listen, I love to go into books and just listen to people and their theories. And I don't know, the more I do this job, the more I kind of shake my head and I can't wait to get out. But it does give me an understanding of the mindset of the public. And if you don't think that this is a very difficult job to have, beating the point spread, beating the odds makers, here's a little bit of a nugget about the NBA this year. After last night's action, when we divide home and away against the spread this year, home teams and road teams are exactly 128 and 128 and 8 this season. So it's good for you, sportsbooks. You've done your job very well, and we're going to try to do ours tonight as well. Let's keep grinding away. That does it for today's show. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for joining us on For Against the Public. I wish you nothing but the best with your wagers tonight, and let's jump on this thing. Let's get that bankroll loaded up for the weekend and really hand it to them in the month of December. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.